In 1983, exhaust technology changed forever. Flowmaster's chambered mufflers, like this Super 40 series, use the exhaust gas and associated energy to cancel out unwanted sound, rather than simply absorbing the energy and losing it as heat. The sound energy is directed into the power chamber of the muffler, where the sound pulses are split apart by the carefully placed delta plates and allowed to collide together again behind the deflectors. This provides the sound cancellation, resulting in that very carefully engineered Flowmaster sound. Meanwhile, the exhaust gas itself is also directed into the power chamber, where its energy creates the scavenging effect by creating additional low pressure behind the deflector plates. This process also accelerates the exhaust flow. As the accelerated exhaust exits the power chamber, it passes through the low pressure balance chamber, which serves as an anti-reversion barrier to keep atmospheric pressure from entering the muffler from behind. The exhaust then exits out to the tailpipe significantly quieter and at higher velocity. All right, October 4th, Saturday. It's already 11 o'clock. But yeah, I had to got up, had breakfast. The car, the Pacifica, needed a new battery, so I had to go get a battery. And then I had to stop at Lowe's and pick up a steel post, steel galvanized fence post, a 2.5-inch steel fence post, and then fill up the car while I was there, Walmart, and back home. So get busy on this exhaust. We'll see what it sounds like, right? I've had Flowmasters before, but typically on a full-size vehicle like my Bronco and my Super Duty. I like the 40 series sound. I've also had it on my old Ranger. I think it was a 93 Ranger with a 4.0 V6 and a 5-speed. That worked out really good. We'll see what this one sounds like, because this has the 2 inlet, 2 outlet. Typically what I've run is just a factory exhaust, coming off the cat. Cut in a new muffler, basically. Put in a 40 series single. And it sounded just right, not too loud. We'll see about this one. I've tried some of those glass pack mufflers before, or they come in different shapes now, not just the regular glass pack that comes in a long tube like a cherry bomb. They've got case mufflers like this, like a MagnaFlow, and basically the same principle, except it's got packing inside. I'm really not impressed by the sound of those. And they all sound a little different. Different cases, different size cases, different shape cases, different interior pipes run inside the case. Different size holes in the perforations and all that stuff. So we'll try that. And the good thing is I'm using those clamps. So if I want to change it, I can change it out very easily. We put maybe the 50. I ran the 50 series in my Colorado. That was okay. That's pretty good. But yeah, so this is going to go right off the exhaust, right and left. It's got 2 cats, one on each side. No Y pipe. Basically it goes into the factory exhaust and out a single. But it had a resonator on it. It had a muffler and then the resonator. I took the resonator off. I don't like that sound at all. It reminds me of like a fishing boat sound, right? So we'll try this. And this is probably going to take all day. It looks so simple, right? All right, we're going on 11:30 now. I had to get the cord out. Sawzall, get some tools, some jacks, change clothes, put some shorts and an old shirt on. All right, so
See, I got a hanger back there. I want to reuse that. I can't reuse the whole thing, but... And they're welded onto the steel there, under the pipe. So I'm gonna have to, I think I'll just cut those rods going down for now, and we'll figure something out later, because that's coming off. This has an offset on it because it had that resonator. And that resonator, I think, had an offset on it. So that's the way my muffler guy did it. He just bent it up, round, and back. So this is coming off. Let me zoom out. Oh, here, yeah. And I think I put the new muffler behind this cross member because there's a lot more room back there, back where the resonator was, right? So I'm trying to get a straight shot from here out. I got the tube, but I need to reconnect here. I want to use these offsets. So I'm going to disconnect, pull this clamp off. Hopefully it comes out apart. And this clamp here, I think that's just a flare with some kind of a bushing in there, a donut. It's interesting. Hope that seals back up. These can be a problem sometimes. They don't seal up the way they did originally. I want to use this because I'm going to keep this offset. Hopefully I can use it just the way it is. So this should go back the same. So I'll unscrew this. I don't have to mess with the bushings or... Yeah. Bolt, 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 and like 2 more bolts on these clamps here. And that should unhook that part. I got this for support to hold this up because then I got to cut those free back there. There's 2 there and there's 1 more, I think, on the hoop that goes over the, where it goes over the axle, behind the axle. That's where we're at. Let's see how this steel cuts. Now I checked this out with a magnet, and the magnet sticks to this stuff. Although they say it's stainless, or I heard it was stainless. Maybe it's some kind of low-grade stainless, right? Because there are different grades of stainless. So I should be able to weld it up. I hope so. We can try a clamp, but I don't know whether they're going to seal very good with this. The way it's deformed from the bend and it doesn't feel round. In other words, let's take this off first. If I can take the whole thing down, that'd make it a whole lot easier, right? All right, got things apart. That'll only take 15 minutes. This is loose. That's nice. This is loose. So now you can see what this looks like, right? It's a ball flange, okay? So this part is flange, and this one has a ball on it. See that? That should seal up real nice if I don't ding this up. If you ding this up, you're probably going to have a leak later on. So let's not ding that, right? Now, I could have ordered one of these. My original plan was to order a piece, just a short piece with that flare on there, and run them straight out. But I didn't anticipate that cross member there. So I'm like, oh, that's why they got these offsets. Because even at that, to get this muffler, the thickness of this muffler, this is like a 6-inch thick muffler. Gotta have the room, right? So, okay, we can do that. We can work with that. Hey, here's something, I don't know whether I brought this up in my last video, but the dealer charged me $700 for catalytic converter etching, you know, because of catalytic, people stealing your catalytic converters. Oh yeah, you gotta have that these days. Puts a serial number on your catalytic converter, right? Okay, where's the catalytic converter at? Where's it at? So I assume it's up here, high up in the engine, over here. And they're all factory wrapped with this heat shielding. So how did they do that? Tell me. And liars, right? Oh, those dealers will get you every way they can. All right, 12:04. So yeah, that's not bad. So we're gonna go from that to this. What I want to do is I'm gonna cut these offsets off. Yeah, and then see if I can fit them up to here. I think I'm gonna expand this side and slip them over those, or maybe these are already expanded. It kind of feels like it. I'm not sure. These might fit over that. I'm not too sure right now. So, and then the location of the muffler, I think these will have to be cut down a little. But first thing is to fit these tubes up with that. And we'll go from there. Then I can cut them to fit. All right, so this is looking pretty good. So far, I've got this tube already made up because I wanted to see if this kit's gonna work, this Harbor Freight expander. And looking good so far. Almost goes right in, see? Just got to make it a little bigger, just a hair bigger, and then I can tack it together and weld it up. It's that one. Yeah, boy, just a little bigger. All right, 1241. I got my pieces expanded. As you can see, this is a little square, a little squarer. This isn't much more rounder, but it's gonna work. What I need to do is do a little grinding, clean up these edges, and then see if I can get it to weld up. See if I can get my welder to weld this up, because I don't have no fancy argon or CO2. I'm just using a flux core welder. All right, got my old Lincoln welder out. I hope I got enough wire on there. Sure is looking low. Yeah, it's always something. Probably run out of wire. But okay, so I got it fitted up. There's my vise, like my vise. Yeah, the old Stilson wrench. I got it plumbed it up with my level there. Plumbed it up this way, plumbed it up by the face of the flange. Oh, I think I got one done. Not the prettiest welds. Got a couple boogers here and there, but I don't think it'll leak. Well, guys, it's 3 o'clock and still not done. I had to put everything away and go get some wire. I knew I was gonna run out of wire. It's looking pretty good right there. So see, I was able to, while I'm there, to rotate this offset just enough to get the spread over there
for the welds.
All right, that's looking good. I got the muffler there where I want it, but I'm having issues with that cross member on this side. See how tight it is?
It's hot up here, warmed up pretty good.
Oh my goodness. On this side,
I think we'll crack open a cold one.
Plenty of room. This is more in the center.
I gotta put the wire back in. I gotta feed it through.
It's close.
That welder.
All right, you take a. All right. Take my big hammer to 430. Trying to line things up, and it's close. Probably got like almost there. Gap there, maybe a little bigger, but. Be all right. I got a little issue with that cross member. I got the flange bolted up already. I mean, if this wasn't all welded up, I could rotate this, twist it, and that would push everything out. But it's, oh, wait a minute. Oh man. Like I say, this bracket here. Ow. I think this bracket, if I put some spacers on there and move it out a half inch, that might give me the room I'm looking for. That would move everything over a half inch. Another trip to the store because I don't think these bolts are going to be long enough. The factory bolts. I think that might be the way to go. Because this flex has a little flex to it. It might move over just a little. Maybe do that later, right? Because right now, let's just bolt it up. Yeah, let's do that later. I don't want to go to the store again. I don't want to put shoes on. I don't want to put... Let's get this over with. I want to see what it sounds like. So, this is all tightened up. I need to tighten this one up. I just want to make sure, okay, what's going on. You can see the muffler in this shot here. It's all tweaked to the right side, a little down. Yeah, well, that's because I had to move this, rotate this around counterclockwise to get the spread right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what's going on here, because there's other things to do once I get the muffler on back there. Just spin it up. Then all I gotta do is put those on, right? We're good to go. Now then I gotta figure out something on the hangers to support all this. But so far it's looking pretty good. Something like that. There's always something, right? I hear more engine noise than anything right here. Go to the back. I think I'm gonna like this. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Just gotta get the chrome tips on there and maybe adjust those a little down or whatever. That works for me, guys. I think that sounds way better than the factory muffler. Factory muffler with the resonator delete. I didn't like the sound at all. This is like, it's pretty damn quiet. Huh. All right, I'm inside the truck now. And we'll see what it sounds like. It doesn't sound any that much different. We'll give it a little rasp with give it a little gas here and see what happens. What I know is this turbo kind of reacts a little slow. It's not bad. That's different. I was looking for a different sound. We'll see what it sounds like on a long drive, because that could be a deal killer there. I like going places that's going to take me a couple hours to get to, and if it's too loud in here, it's like, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, this turbo, it doesn't rev like a normal car. It's got a good little rumble to it. But I don't think it's too loud. It doesn't sound muffled like some of those other mufflers. I think it'll work.